What's up, everybody? So let's talk about Jacky O. Let's give an update on Jacky O. So y'all know that was DC Young Fly's girlfriend, and y'all know that she went to Miami back in May to get plastic surgery, and at the age of 32 she passed away due to complications from said plastic surgery. So a lot of people speculated on what actually happened to her because she passed away not too long after getting plastic surgery, right? So according to TMZ, they said Jacky O passed away as a result of complications from cosmetic surgery, which I think that should be plastic surgery because there is a difference between the two. Complaining her head was burning just hours before her passing away. According to the autopsy reports, Jacky flew to Miami in May to undergo a procedure where she had liposuction and fat transferred to her butt, aka a BBL. The surgery was completed May 30th, and Jacky was prescribed an antibiotic, which was ciprofloxacin, oxycodone, which is a painkiller, and ondansetron, which was an anti-nausea medicine. Shortly thereafter, Jacky began to get a headache, returning to the surgeon for a post-operative appointment. She then decided to get a massage to help alleviate her pain and was advised to take ibuprofen and to stop taking the ondansetron. On the night of May 31st, Jacky began to feel her head was burning and began to have difficulty speaking. Jacky was with her aunt, who called 911, but Jacky went unresponsive before they arrived and was pronounced unalive at the hospital at 11 p.m. The autopsy report states Jacky had swelling in her brain and extensive bleeding of the skin around her torso. And what it sounded like that she had was a blood clot that traveled to her brain, maybe like a brain aneurysm or something like that. And so I was reading some comments in the neighborhood talk about Jacky O, and this one lady, she was saying that it sounds like a massive necrosis of the brainstem and cerebellum due to spontaneous thrombosis of the basilar and cerebellar district, aka ICP, from sepsis. Any untreated hematoma can cause intracranial pressure. Why would he prescribe a low level antibiotic like ciprofloxacin after such a high level surgery? Then told her to take ibuprofen and NSAID, which would increase her risk for bleeding. Oh my God. And so there were other comments about her brain being inflamed with swelling, and that what's caused the burning sensation, and that another person said that it sounded like she had like a brain aneurysm because she experienced a brain aneurysm and stroke, and she had that burning sensation because it was infection building up in her body, and she went into like septic shock and coded 2 times. Okay, back to the article. A since deleted post by the doctor that she went to, which is Dr. Zachary, he made a post before Jacky's unaliving and claimed she was in the city to go through a mommy makeover. He spoke out shortly after her unaliving, but didn't address the situation directly, instead stating his office remains devoted to the highest quality medical care. He added all aesthetic procedures are performed in a hygienically safe environment to universally recognized medical standards. And so, in other words, he was not taking the blame of her passing away. That's all. That's all he was saying. This is not my fault, right? And so it is so it is so tragic that she passed away because of going under the knife to get plastic surgery. And so let me make this clear. I am not opposed to any woman getting plastic surgery. I'm not even opposed to myself getting plastic surgery. Now, as far as a BBL, I would not get a BBL because, truth be told, I have an ass. I don't need a BBL. But I'm not opposed to getting other type surgeries like lipo or a tummy tuck, even though my stomach ain't that big, y'all. But it is so sad that women feel like they have to get these type surgeries though. And so, but it's a lot of pressure. It really is a lot of pressure for these women to look good and to feel good and have competition out here. When she see a woman looking good and her man may have looked at this woman, damn, why you don't look at me like this? Maybe I need to go get this. Maybe I need to go get that. Even though most men yell, we don't want y'all to be over here trying to get surgery and look this way. We don't want y'all with these big asses. We don't want y'all with these big perky titties. But when you see other women and then you see your man, so, possibly looking at other women, it be like, damn, why he ain't looking at me like that? So it's a lot of pressure for women to look good. And even though I think Jacky O was beautiful, like she was really beautiful, but maybe she had something that she wanted to change about herself. But like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not opposed to women getting surgery. I am not. So, but it is a lot of pressure. I will say it's a lot of pressure for women to go out there and look good especially if they are in the limelight and for the public. And so, blood clots are dangerous. Blood clots are very dangerous. And not trying to make this video about myself or whatever, but back in February, I had experienced blood clots. I had a lot of blood clots in my lungs, and I had a DVT in my left leg. And so if I had not gone to the hospital when I did, and the doctor said, you better be glad that you came when you did, I don't even know if I will be here today. Like, I really don't know. And thank God I did make it to the hospital on time because I was experiencing shortness of breath. So that's why, one of the reasons why I went to the hospital too as well. But I was having some other issues too. But it did not damage my lungs. It did not damage my heart. The blood clots didn't. Thank God. And they are gone now. And I was put on blood thinners. But they are very deadly. I know people that have passed away from blood clots. They are deadly. They are deadly. And it's really sad that she had to go through this, and she left 3 beautiful children behind. She left family behind, and it's really sad. It's really sad that she had to, that this happened to her. And it happens to a lot of women. When women go under the knife and get plastic surgery, this happens. It does happen. Women don't wake up off that table. They don't. And then I hear that some women who go to like the DR, they get shipped back in body bags. It's sad. But one thing I will say is that you need to get a good report from your doctor. You got to pass all these different tests. Blood work needs to be taken. You need to be healthy. You need to be absolutely truthful to the cosmetic surgeon or plastic surgeon, so they know you have to be 100% honest with your health too as well. And you got to go to a reputable doctor. You need to go to a doctor who only do about 3, maybe 4 people in one day. If you're going to Miami and these people over here doing like 10 bodies in one day, I would not even want to go to them. I don't care how much it costs. I literally would rather pay more here in Atlanta, Georgia, than me going to Miami. Because if you look at it, it will probably be around the same amount. You're spending the same amount. I literally would rather go to a reputable doctor here in Atlanta, Georgia, than go to someone in Miami. You got to do your research on your doctors too. You got to research, okay, how many unalivements have they had? How many complications have the patients had? You know, how many people you get in one day? Are you board certified? Where did you go to school at? You have to do your research on these doctors. There's literally doctors out here that are not board certified that are doing surgeries on these women. And they lay down on the table and allow these doctors to cut them open and do their surgery, not even being board certified. That's crazy. That is so crazy. But I really am. This is sad. This is sad about Jacky O. I'm not gonna lie. And like I said, I am not opposed to women getting surgery, but you have to go to a reputable doctor. You have to make sure you research that doctor. You have to make sure that you are healthy. Otherwise, the surgery will go as planned. You will wake up off that table. But you have to do your research. And I know a lot of women were saying that this should not have been revealed. They should have kept this to themselves. And that could be true too. But then on the flip side, I do think that a lot more women should be cognizant of the fact that things could go left after or during surgery. This is an elective surgery, so things can go wrong, and women need to know the downside and the cons of getting plastic surgery as well. Because a lot of these doctors out here are after the money. They don't care about anybody's health. They just want your money, right? Okay, so what do y'all think about Jacky O's autopsy being revealed? And you know, a lot of people did speculate this already anyway, that she may have had like blood clots that went up to her brain, or she had sepsis or something like that. So y'all know what y'all gotta do. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel, share this video, like this video, and y'all know what y'all gotta do. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.